Wow. I need to start pulling for you guys. Because 15 things is not good. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? There's like 8 in there. Can't do 8. I can do like 3. Let's aim for less than 3. Oh, okay. 10 of Pentacles reversed. So this could be that you're leaving a job. That the reason why you have this situation is you're losing a job or you're leaving a family business. For the younger viewers, some of you are just leaving home for the first time, leaving the nest. And so you're having some really good changes here. Others of you, you have a secret admirer. They really fawn over you here, man. With the 6 of Pentacles too, with the High Priestess here, they just think you are you're the best. They can't see anybody else but you. They have eyes only for you, Aries. And this could be that you recently got out of a relationship, and so they are willing to come forward, and that's why they've been quiet. Or they just got out of a relationship. It could have been also you guys are just worried about money. But remember, that offer that's coming in is really great. It may be slow in coming. Okay. You may think it's a bad investment. Maybe you took a chance on something. But I don't think that's really it. In a good way, we have gift in reverse. I know, it doesn't make sense. But in reverse, it means gift or a dowry or a pension. So look at all this gift. I mean, you're getting so many offers coming in, Aries. Oh my, I'm so jealous. All right, what's the root of the situation? Besides like the Star card, because it's just, or the 9 of Cups. It seems like you guys have all the luck. Oh, okay. 2 of Pentacles. You recently stopped worrying about money, or you've been worried about money, like you've been overspending, but it looks like you might be worried about that, but you're fine, okay? You may be forcing yourself to be happy in a relationship, in a job, and you're about to get out of it, okay? Could even be marriage. Maybe, you're giving up a relationship in order to get a job of some sort. I'm seeing like choosing between yourself and love, choosing between yourself and marriage. So I think you've been delaying it for a while, but finally the decision's been made because the 2 of Pentacles is reversed. All right, let's get 2 cards for either side of that to see exactly. I'm going to pull for these. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, that's divorce. 5 of Swords. So somebody may have, in the root of your situation, somebody may have been very devious. Also, you could have a job loss. Because this is usually where you get laid off as opposed to you necessarily leaving on your own. Okay. So if you're looking for a job, Aries, you're going to be great. Okay. But the root of the situation is some of you recently lost your job. Some of you recently got divorced. There could have been some betrayals going on at work or in love. And that's what led to this. And so you finally ended it. Some of you just decided instead of being divorced, you're just going to be single. Okay. I would have liked to see the 9 of Pentacles for that. But here in reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse says go back to 9 of Pentacles. Therefore, I do see it in here. It's alluded to. That's what's crossing you. I feel like some of you are going to be single and you're going to have a secret admirer who may take their sweet time coming to you. All right, what's in the recent past for Aries? This is a great reading. I mean, the root's not great, but what's coming for you is... Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. It's like all the way over there and then some. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right. King of Swords reversed. So for those of you who are in a relationship, most likely the female energy in the relationship had her head on straight. And the male was not doing so hot. Most likely because this is a bad guy in reverse. Especially with the 5 of Swords, there's like somebody commits a crime against you. Do be aware that somebody there is this possibility of theft. So just be watching out for that. But I mean, you have so much good stuff coming in. Somebody could just get jealous. Okay. I also see like in your root, you've been very organized. There could have been like some organized crime or organized betrayal against you. Doesn't have to be real organized crime, just within the workplace. Also with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Swords, I'm seeing you're going to take a risk and it's going to pay off. Woo woo. All right. Sorry. Also, for some of you, this is kind of a sad thing. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw it now because of the Queen of Swords and then the King of Swords. Well, for first people, you're just not getting along. But others of you, this is saying that for the women, that you might be a widow or have recently become one, because they're both in like the root. And with the High Priestess and Queen of Swords, I'm seeing widow. And then here's the male in reverse, the husband figure. And then for the men out there, it could actually be the opposite way. Okay? So whatever gender you're not, some of you became whoever's watching, obviously, because the other person is not with us any longer. And that could be why this Ten of Pentacles is here. Maybe a spouse took care of all the bills and whatnot. And so now you're like, for the females, you're a woman in a man's world kind of a deal. Trying to deal with things that you're not used to dealing with. Okay. The King of Swords, guys, in reverse, besides the, a spouse passing, here, if this is just a relationship, this is lying, manipulation, cruel, somebody who has bad intentions. And with the Five of Swords here, that's likely here, okay? But if you take a risk, it's going to pay off, okay? Okay, what's crowning the reading? This could be advice, an outcome, alternative outcome, or just another reflection of what's going on. Okay. All right, so some of you are having to let go of something from the past, or that's what's going on here. It could be some kind of a past secret about children or family. It could be about a past love. It could be a past love that's coming up. Because I do feel like there's secrets now that we have the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. But this is, to me, this is a good thing. It's like moving on. I feel like somebody's getting freedom. Perhaps if you were in a terrible marriage and this person passes, well, then it's more like freedom in that way. Because I do have a lot of suffocation here. And then again, we have, worried about money. There may be children that you have that are spending too much money. And I'm really seeing here the advice for you is that your fear isn't going to solve anything. Start saving money as opposed to spending, even though you have some great offers coming in. And just learn to be a little bit more open, because she can be direct, but a little closed emotionally. And the Six of Cups is all about emotions here. Also, I'm seeing to keep a level head when it comes to finances. Because again, with the Two of Pentacles here, I'm seeing Six of Cups, even the Four of Pentacles. All three of these cards say like wasting money. So again, take a chance, it'll pay off, but not in a gambling type of a way. Okay. This is more like a chance on a job. I don't feel like it's going to be a previous job or in a location where you previously lived. Wherever you're living now, that's fine. Somewhere different, that's fine. Just not where you previously were. But hey, if something comes up and that's all you got, take it. Who am I? All right. But I think some of you are letting go of some dreams you've had from the past that didn't really pan out. And again, I have being naive and then opening up. So again, beware of somebody that has that betrayal tendency when it comes to your money. All right, what's coming up in the near future for Aries? Let's say within the next 3 months. What's coming up in the near future for the next 3 months? Okay, that wanted to come out. Seven of Cups reversed, which does go back to Six of Cups, which does go back to Five of Cups. So you may be disappointed in love, okay? But all hope's not lost, and that's also some people who are grieving, okay, like mourning a death. But also this says that you may think you don't have a lot of options, or you finally narrow down your choice, and you know exactly what to go for. Like if you have 2 choices, you know what to pick. If you had a lot, you narrow it down to the ones that you really want. You're not just going to pick something willy-nilly, okay? Sorry. For those of you that this is about love, this is saying that you kind of have a crush, or somebody has a crush on you, and they really desire you. It could be a little obsessive. Okay, so do watch out. 'Cause, I mean, if they've been quiet all this time, but they're utterly devoted, you may want to watch out. Not anything negative, just they may be a little wrapped up in you. This person does like you for what's inside, not just the outside, not just all the fancy glitter and glam. You know, they like what's inside you. If you're in a couple, I feel like you're going to make it work, even though you guys aren't really seeing eye to eye. And it is, like, it could still be dysfunctional. That could be what's coming up for you, but you're still in it. Okay. All right, let's see. And so some of you may be letting go of, like, childhood dreams of what marriage should be like, or about, like, growing old with someone. Okay, what's coming up for Aries in the next 6 months? Here we go, 2 major arcana and something else. All right. One of these cards wanted to come out earlier. So you could be dealing with Libras and Sagittarians. Finally have some actual cards that mean people or zodiac signs. So you have Justice, then you have the 10 of Swords, and then you have Temperance. So I feel like some of you want justice for a betrayal. For some people, it could have been that somebody passed away due to unnatural causes, okay? Especially with the 5 of Swords here. And you're working on, like, letting go and healing. Trying to take that first step into the water and see what's out there. Also, some of you may be getting divorced and you're finally ending a situation and using those cups yourself, working your damn self, trying to get everything back in order. But some of you could be working in tandem with another person for some reason, whether it's the secret admirer, a spouse, possibly a lawyer, whatever it might be, because we do have King of Swords and Queen of Swords. But justice is in your favor, especially because you have the 6 of Pentacles. That buffers any kind of negativity. And that's within the next 6 months. So there could be an end of a delusion of some sort. Not sure what this delusion would be. If you're the one that has a secret, you know, if you're the secret admirer, then you might have had a delusion about somebody. I can see end of delusion here as well. Even though there's still some obsessive fantasies, it's also deceiving oneself or others, even though technically you know what is right and true. And so this could be the end of that delusion and kind of coming to terms with what's going on. But I feel like some people are just getting back in the saddle. They're getting their life together. If you went to court for some reason, it looks like you're going to get your fair share. Even if you have like a terrible lawyer, you'll still get your fair share. In fact, you may get a ton, okay? Like, it might be overkill. I feel like justice is coming for whomever needs it. And then there's this healing that's coming through. A mental balance, putting things back in order, and learning how to maintain balance. Especially if you've lost a spouse, you may be dealing with financial struggles, but that could be what the career change is looking like having to go back into a career or a different career that pays differently due to not having 2 incomes. There's a lot of scenarios that can go into that, okay? So apply it how you can. There may be some issues with not getting as much inheritance as you thought. But we would need like Ace of Pentacles to make sure that's true. Overall, there was somebody that committed a crime in some way. They were dishonest. And it looks like justice comes for them. I don't think it's actually you. I think it's somebody in your life. But if you have done something that's unjust or unjust, then everything will get righted. Okay, we have 3 of Swords. So this could be if you had a devious partner of some sort that could have gotten out of a third-party situation, and or you did. This could be somebody's coming to apologize, because we have some cards in here that could indicate that, at least at some point. And you're healing and recovering. We definitely have some healing and recovering going on here. So all good news for the horse spread, okay? Lots of good things coming in. The situation wasn't that great. So let's see. But everybody wants to hear good news when they come in, so it looks like you're getting it. Okay, I'm going to use my next deck. All right, next one I'm going to do is current situation, issue, obstacle, or fate, advice or steps, your strength, and then any other challenges, as well as potential outcome. So what is the current situation? Okay, Six of Pentacles again. Are you fucking kidding me? Aries, I'm scaring myself here. That's your current situation, just like in your last one. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. All right. Next, we have your issue, obstacle, or fate. No. Well, it's definitely an issue, an obstacle, or a fate. The Tower. And... oh, okay. And the World reversed. And definitely. And the Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. But totally seeing, like, your current situation, your life's in balance. But issue, obstacle, or fate, some of you are having your world turned upside down. You feel like something, your whole world is crumbling around you. Could be a breakup of some sort, because we do have the Hermit, which is being single. I also feel like with the world here in reverse, that something happened, something huge, and they just kind of withdrew and said, or they will say, either one, like, I'm just going to be me, myself, and I'm going to sit my happy ass in my house that's not falling down. That's kind of what I get here. Ooh, dear. Deary me. Okay. Okay, so let's see what are the steps. Your steps and advice are, you got this. Okay? You got it. It's all in your hands. The world's actually in your hands. It just may feel like it's turned upside down. But even if it's upside down, it's still in your hands. And also, this is the God card, so it's also in God's hands. Everything you need is going to manifest. And your current situation is really good. And the Tower always comes in for your good. It's like a rebuilding, okay? And if something catastrophic just happens to happen where there's no rhyme or reason, it ends up being for your best good, okay? Or it ends up, you can lead into something good from it. Okay, so with your advice and your steps, I'm seeing health gets better, or be grateful for your health. And just work on being your best self. This could be saying that you're going to meet a compatible soulmate, or it could be saying just realize the fine balance between, life and death, for instance. We have this fine line. And if somebody were to pass away, that would be a big shock. But I feel like that, in like the last reading, it would have already happened, okay? But just realize that you're going in the right direction, okay? That's your advice or your steps. It's go in the right direction. That means be in charge, be confident. Remember, with God, anything's possible, and no wallowing. Just give it to God, no wallowing, okay? And for some people, it's just having a good job. If that's what you need. Some people could have lost a job. Okay, so what is your strength that will help you with the steps? Your strength is 5 of Cups reversed. Now, in the last one, it was alluded to, and it was probably upright, but I don't know, because it was just alluded to. But this is saying you've changed your focus, okay? You can get over the 3 of Cups that are spilled and focus on the 2 of Cups that remain. That's a positive attitude. And with the Magician here, that's your advice. So the fact is you're naturally positive, or you are able to deal with grief rather quickly or in a better way than most. And so you're able to kind of take on a persona of the Magician, okay? I usually see the Magician as a little bit of Aries. So that's what's going to help you. That's what your strength is, okay? It's just being positive, seeing what there is that's still positive. Okay. All right, so other issues or challenges that may come up. Challenge is also a word like a dare, so it could be a dare of what you should do. Ooh, I had a feeling this was going to come out. Death. Okay, so some of you, it is about a death. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio in addition to a Virgo, or either or neither. Could be somebody else. Could be just yourself. This is saying your challenge or your dare is to release something. It could be releasing, a death of somebody, or recovering from something. All these cards are telling me if you're single, soon you're going to meet somebody pretty powerful too. Because we have the Hermit here. Like, you could have broken up and you just withdrew, and then, you're definitely getting somebody. You're going to meet someone soon. But you have to close a chapter on your past, and it looks like you can do that. And this is just further reflecting the Tower. Like there was a sudden and intense change that it was just hard for you to deal with. You didn't cause this. It just happened. That's why I wasn't seeing any, like, what do you call it? I wasn't seeing any procrastination. Usually the Tower comes in before that. So in this case, it's not caused by you. Therefore, there was no procrastination to see. Everything was, fucking fine and dandy pretty much. So you're going to meet someone, like it's called like a lover, but just a person that you might be romantically interested in who will help transform you. This could also be a revelation of something, especially since we have the Tower here. It could just be there's more than one revelation. There's more than one secret, perhaps. It may be unexpected, but this grief and this sorrow that you go through, perhaps, it has an expiration date. Okay, so keep that in mind. But this is also just releasing something that is burdening you. Okay, this next one is potential outcome should you follow the steps. 9 of Swords. I have a feeling that was supposed to go with this because I didn't get to say it yet. I do feel like you should be releasing your darkest fears. And I'm thinking, because you're typically positive. And so, again, your challenge is to release some dark fears, release sadness. Again, we have mourning over a death, so it's releasing that. Okay, now let's do your potential outcome should you follow the advice. I had a feeling I wasn't supposed to say that yet, so, okay. What is the potential outcome for Aries regarding the situation? Should they follow the steps? 5 of Swords. Okay.